Hello everybody, welcome back to the Conquest Pick My Units challenge run, or not really a challenge run, more just like a fun community run. I don't really know what I'm doing. I had other things that I needed to do during the week, so I did not get to practice very much. I only did like maybe 2 attempts on this map. I didn't get very far, it was not very productive. I haven't really decided yet what I'm going to do in terms of like early promotions or anything like that. Hey me Mike, thanks for stopping by. How's it gaming? We're about to see, so I'm gonna just get into it and I'm gonna show you kind of what I've been doing until now, and then after that we're gonna let the backseaters take over, because I'm in serious need of some help. I didn't really play the game that much during the week. Hey Airhead, thanks for stopping by. Chapter 10, let's go. Alright, so normally what I was doing before now is using Odin on the left side, because he can kind of shoot these guys over the walls before they even break down the wall. Plus he can start off by like dealing damage to these guys. So we're going to do that as well. It's always nice if they actually hit. I'm going to have Niles use this. Ballista over here. Oh no, you got to use it here. Chip these guys down. We kind of missed, but that's okay. I want to break this wall, so maybe I can have Nyx do that. How much does she damage? How much damage does she do? 35. I was also thinking of having her go. I put her in a really bad spot. What about Corrin? Okay, Corrin can do like 20 damage to the wall. It's still not a lot. What about you? Okay. The Votive Candle actually kind of works. So if I go like this, I think I get a bonus when I'm standing next to Alicia. And I don't know if it helps against walls though. Okay, so then I'm going to go like this. I'm gonna sing to you. You can let me know how you guys are doing as well. Be curious to know. Okay, then we're gonna break this wall. Okay, so after that, so this square right here is the one where we want Effie. I want to see if she has any potential to one-shot these guys, because their health is low. So they have effectively 26 health. She can deal, her attack is 28. So she should be able to one-shot these guys. So if I go here, switch, and separate, it should be the case that these guys will come over and attack her, and then she'll one-shot them in return. My only concern is that actually they might not attack her, because her defense might be too high. No, it's not that high. She should still take damage here. So yeah, this should work. And then I'm gonna send these two over here. You go here. And then after this, Mozu can double back over here to grab the Master Seal. I don't know who I'm gonna use it on yet. There's also Master Seals in like the castle that I can use, which I haven't really used yet. So I don't know, we're gonna see. Alright, so they will attack her and she will one-shot them in return, so this is really good. This is working exactly to plan. So it seems like this step works. After this, I kind of don't really know what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm gonna just start... let's see. Yeah, it's gonna take them a few more turns to break this wall, so the next thing I did was I just had Odin go over here. And then next turn I'll start attacking these guys directly. Alright. In order to one-shot these guys, what do I need to do? She actually just one-shots them. Just like boss style. Okay, hold on a second. These guys are like hearing final boss music when they see Effie coming. So let me think about, in that case, I could do something like... Yes, I'm seeing it. I have an idea. So if I go here, I get the dual club, which I can give to Corrin soon. Alright, so I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna one-shot this guy, and then I can have Azura dance. It'd be nice if she could get to the other side, but oh well. And I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna one-shot this guy, and then maybe Corrin can stand in front of Azura so she doesn't get attacked. So we gotta go here. We're gonna weaken these guys further. Oh my god, that's loud. Yeah, oh, so by the way, there's a winter storm coming today, and it's going to be storming all day tomorrow. And then after that, it's going to be storming for like half of the day Monday. So I want to get all my streaming and stuff done before that happens. So it's a little bit unfortunate because I'm definitely not going to be able to do a long stream today because I want to stop streaming before the winter storm comes. But it's a little bit fortunate because I will actually have time to stream like before, it just randomly starts storming. So that should be good. Airhead says they've been playing Awakening, and my canon pairings video inspired them to try an all canon pairing run. It's a lot of fun. That sounds really fun. Excuse me. One idea that I have is that I would like to do. I was thinking of doing a run where I try to just pair up all of the characters and recruit all of the children in a no grinding context, because I've never done that before. Like, I've done it with grinding, but I've never done that before with no grind. I think it would be significantly harder to do with no grind. So it's something that interests me a lot. Okay, is there any way that I can get rid of these guys? I don't really think so. So this is the only one that can attack Azura. How much damage does he do? 19? She'll survive, I think. The bigger concern would be if she gets dual striked. But I don't think they'll move to dual strike her if they have other characters in their own range. So let's experiment with that. Me and Mike has been decorating their apartment. What kind of decorations do you put up? Personally speaking, I've always been really simple when it comes to decorations. my room oftentimes is very empty, but that's just a thing of mine. All right. So I don't want to use Arthur if I don't have to here, but this guy having 21 health is kind of brutal. I also was learning about how in this game the different daggers and stuff all have different debuffs that they do, and I have no idea how to keep that straight. So in fact, let me look that up. Let me see if there's a way to look that up. Fire Emblem Fates dagger debuff. There's got to be a table somewhere that tells me which dagger does which debuff. Okay, here they go. So Bronze Dagger gives minus defense. Iron Dagger also gives minus defense, but it gives even more minus defense. What about the Votive Candle? Defense resistance and strength and magic, but it's less likely to hit. So it might be a good idea to just use the Iron Dagger. Well, hold on. I can pair up Arthur with her so that she actually deals damage when she attacks, because that's going to buff her strength. And then I can go here. Okay, I don't like that hit rate, so I'm going to go with the Iron Dagger, because I want to make sure that I hit. Then Corrin can go here and probably one-shot them? Yes. I can't even bait in attacks from Felicia because I just take them out with one shot. Okay, so this guy's going to go attack Azura, but she will survive, and she'll also bring in a dual strike from Effie, which is good. Then this one should attack Corrin. And Corrin, I don't think we'll finish them off, but that's okay. Can Nyx fight these guys safely? Let's see, 21 minus 4. I mean, no, because they're going to dual strike with each other. So let me just ballista them. By the way, I can't get the Shining Bow anytime soon. I thought you got it early, but you actually don't get it for a really long time. Oh, nice dodge. Okay, yeah, she's definitely not going to be able to fight that guy on her own. But she doesn't have to do it alone. We have a whole team for this. Alright, oh my god. Okay, here's our new units. Selena, Baruka, and Camilla. So all three of these characters were drafted. I'm pretty sure people knew that Camilla and Baruka were drafted when they suggested Selena. I can't remember. No, never mind. That was Laszlo I'm thinking of. But either way, people wanted Camilla and her retainers, or people noticed that Camilla and all of her retainers got drafted, so this whole group joins us together. Camilla is just insanely strong. She can kill everything on this map. She can pretty much handle the rest of the game for me if I really wanted her to. Baruka's actually pretty good as well. I mean, Wyvern Access is always good, and then Selena is also good. People say like you should really put her into a flying class if you want to get anything out of her combat, but I don't know for sure that we'll be able to do that. I'm thinking of sending Selena to the right to help out with Nyx, because Nyx cannot handle this group on her own. So let me know what you guys think of that plan while I get caught up on chat. With daggers, apparently the weapon description, you can just check that and it'll tell you, okay, that's good. Yeah, it's very much a struggle to use everyone, even in normal mode in Awakening. So it's gonna be a challenge that I'm really gonna have to plan out. Like I'm gonna have to plan my routing for that. Skywing also mentions you can check in the inventory. Also, hey, thanks for being here. Azid, thanks for stopping by. You just finished studying. Now you're gonna chill in bed and enjoy some peak gameplay. Unfortunately, this is not going to be very peak. I'm definitely not that great at Awakening, and I also didn't have time to practice. So it's definitely going to be a unique gameplay, that's for sure. All right. So I can technically beat this guy, but the next one behind him would kill me. So that's not a plan. On the original hardware, you could tap the DS screen. Yeah, I actually have a touch screen that I'm using right now to stream with, so I should be able to tap on the screen as well. Hold on a second. Where's Felicia? So if I go like this, yeah, you're right. It does. It actually tells you what debuffs that gives. So that's very helpful. You wonder why Camilla got drafted. My friend who doesn't know anything about Fire Emblem actually drafted her. I think he just picked her because of her character design. Bo Nyx is definitely investment, yeah, but we have no other lock touch unit. We have no other bow unit, and we also have no other staff unit, so I'm going to promote her to an adventurer very soon. Alright, so someone help me understand which Sky Knights will attack and which ones will fly past you. Because I know some of them attack, and I know some of them fly past without attacking. And I don't know which Sky Knights are aggressive. I think both of these two are aggressive, and I think all of the reinforcements will just fly past me. But I'm not 100% sure about that, so let me know if you know. Yeah, I'm going to send Selena over to the right. I can have Mozu ferry her over there. Hopefully without dying. I know how I can do it. Or do I? If I use the launcher again, I'm gonna die. But if I move out of the way, they're gonna take over the launcher from me. Yeah, and that's not good. If they reach the launcher, that's not good. Okay, how much damage do they do to Selena? They're gonna do 21 minus 11, which is 10 damage each. Okay, so if I put... Hold on, will they kill me with a dual strike? Yes, they will. So I have to make sure they can't dual strike Nyx. So I would have to go... And I have to make sure that they can't both attack Nyx either. That's not going to work. I have to abandon the launcher if I want to protect her. You think the ones with Darting Blow are aggressive? Which is weird too, because I think some of the reinforcements have Darting Blow too. Yeah. So what about this one then? Will this one be aggressive, or is this one just going to ignore me? I guess we'll find out next turn. Yeah, we can't use Mozu. She wasn't drafted. I mean, we can use her to build support with Nyx, but we can't use her as a unit. The Hoshinins are coming. If I'm not good at Awakening, you're playing Fates. Oh no, sorry. I think I misspoke. I'm very tired today, by the way. I'm very good at Awakening. I'm very bad at Fates. So, and I'm also very bad at Conquest. Like, I've barely played any Conquest, so I don't really know anything about what I'm doing here. All right, so we actually have one more turn here, because when they break the wall, if I'm not mistaken, when they break the wall, they won't be able to attack right away, maybe? Or even if they can, they'll just hit me like one time. I'm also thinking of sending Baruka over there to support him, in case he needs some help. And then I'm going to send Camilla off to the right-hand side. In fact, I could possibly have her assist over here. The thing is, anytime she fights something, she only gains 1 experience point right now. And I know, like, long-term experience goals aren't the most important thing, but it is something that's on my mind. Is that Seal Defense? Yes, it is. I have to be very careful about this guy because he has Seal Defense. If possible, I'd like to take like a more aggressive approach and just like rush in and attack them, but I don't know if that's feasible. Like against this guy, yeah, he has 35 HP, so I would need a massive increase in damage to be able to take him out with 1 shot. The pairs are not aggressive. Yeah, I know it's set, like which ones are aggressive and which ones are not. Hey Draconis, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I know it's set which ones are aggressive and which ones are not, but I just like I don't know which is which. That's kind of a problem for me. Let's just have Corrin attack this guy, and then possibly fight the Pegasus. Yeah. Alright. I mean, this attempt's probably not going to succeed anyway, so I probably don't need to keep stressing over it. So the problem is if I have Nyx go here, she'll be attacked by 2 archers, and then she'll die. But if I have her back up too much, I can't give Mozu to her. Can she reach the launcher? She can. I mean, having her do it is a really bad idea, though. She is still weak to arrows. Actually just gonna back up for a second. Also do this, because I need to build support between these two anyway. This way, when these enemies move forward, I can have Niles shoot at them. I think that's more valuable. I guess I'll just shoot at this guy. Wow. Okay, that was pretty effective. And then I will drop you over here, so I have more characters in the center. And then I'll just dance, just to get experience. Your Conquest knowledge purely comes from Zoran videos. You're more of a Birthright guy. Yeah, he released a new video just a couple days ago, so go check that out. For some reason it didn't show up in my recommendations. One of my friends had to tell me about it. I think it's because he hasn't been uploading as frequently lately, and I've noticed like on the creator side of things, when I look at my own videos, like if I take a long time between uploads, it just like doesn't recommend people my videos. So that might be why it didn't show me his video. But I watched the new video already. It was pretty good. And yeah, sometimes it's kind of funny how you can like just like completely watch like other people play a game. All right, so I just don't know what to do about Nyx. I think I just have to back up and abandon the launcher. Or what I could do is move Selena here and just have her block this square, because they can't kill her anyway. And then Camilla can move forward. I'm pretty sure I can just go as far as possible. In fact, let me go next to this person. All right, so let's see what happens. Am I gonna go for the Takumi kill? If I can, yeah. Interesting. I didn't think he would fly up there and attack Selena. Alright, so let's see if the other one comes through here. He does, okay. So Odin might be in a little bit of danger, but not really. I think him dodging that attack helped, though. If he got hit there, that would have been bad. Alright, so now we're like already very quickly getting overwhelmed. I think what I've learned is, or what I've been told is that if you're more aggressive in this chapter, you can do a much better job. Like, but you have to always like be pushing forward and taking out the reinforcements as soon as they spawn. You can't just like sit around waiting. So because Baruka was also drafted, how much damage does she do to these guys? I think with the Odin Dual Strike I can actually do this. So we're going to go here, we're going to do Thunder. Then we're going to go here. Yes, this works, as long as we hit. But even if we miss, he's not going to kill us, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, oh, what was I saying? It's really funny how you can like get knowledge of a game or just like experience of a game from watching other people play. I mean, that's kind of the whole premise of Let's Plays, if you think about it. Alright, so now Selena is in a lot of danger. So how do I fix that problem? This guy seems like he's the type who doesn't attack, because he did not attack. He just kind of stood around doing nothing. I should have kept Nyx a little bit closer, but I think that's okay. I think I can still solve this. So we're gonna go here. Yes. If I just beat this blind when I wasn't able to do it earlier in the week, it's going to be pretty funny. So here's the problem. I think that Pegasus is going to kill me. No, because I'm going to build up my guard gauge. Yeah, so if the Pegasus tries to kill me, I'll just block it. The issue would be more if he attacks Selena. But he can only deal 4 damage to her, so she should be fine. Alright, so next I'm going to go... Typically, I think you're supposed to have Camilla go here. Takumi Kill is really hard without a unit that can clear enemies on enemy phase. Yeah, it would be nice if I had Great Knight Jacob. Alright, let me see what weapon do I want equipped. Definitely the axe, right? Yeah. Alright, so we're going to go here. We're going to grab this village. I think we've pretty much guaranteed all the villages at this point. We just need to have Odin or Baruka back up at one point just to get that village. And we got this one, and we got this one, and we got this. If we can get the rest of our crew over here to defeat Takumi, we can get a free elixir. It's not really that valuable, but you also get experience from fighting all these enemies. So that's probably the more valuable part. Alright. It seems like the ones with Darting Blow are actually the ones that are ignoring me, but I'm not 100% sure yet, so let's confirm that before I commit to it. Kinda almost want to bring Niles over. Okay, is there any way we can take out this guy? Let's see. We need somebody who deals 8 damage to him to be standing in the dual striking position. Arthur kind of works, but if I leave Arthur over here, he is going to get killed on enemy phase. Hold on a second. I can just do this. Yeah, that works. I'm kind of running into the same problem, though. I still have to get rid of these guys and then not get killed on enemy phase. 7 damage. This looks like it could work. I wonder if Silas can do anything. 12 damage. 16 damage. Because the number one thing that I don't want is for Azura or somebody else to get taken out on enemy phase. Let me try this. I think this kind of has potential. Go Bronze Lance here. Getting a little bit of lag. Are you guys hearing that? Yeah, watch out for Obro's personal skill. Her racism really helps her damage. I'm very fond of using her in Birthright. But she's definitely got a little funny little character quirk, if you want to call it that. Does triple threat activate when he attacks me? Yes. Interesting. So even if he attacks me, I still take damage from triple threat, which potentially could be bad, but probably not. I doubt he deals much damage to Effie anyway. 21. Yeah, he deals 3 damage to Effie anyway. Who cares? Alright, so next I would go here. Honestly, I'm making very good progress. I can take this guy out with the Bronze Axe for better accuracy. I am allowed to use other units, like I'm using Arthur right now, until once my drafted units show up, I have to switch to only using the drafted units. But for now, I can still use my other units. Okay, here's the issue. If I sing for Effie, I'm going to be in range of multiple attackers. It's a problem. I don't think she can take multiple Pegasus attacks, especially not, yeah, this guy as well. There might be a way to get rid of this guy, though, at least. So if we do Iron Dagger again... The big problem on this map for me is the Pegasus. They're just like everywhere. There's just like a million Pegasus everywhere. I can't deal enough damage to actually get rid of these guys. They don't damage me very much though, do they? No, they actually don't damage me at all. I might as well just damage them while I'm here. But the problem is I can't get rid of him. Sing for Arthur and attack stance the Pegasus with Effie. Yeah, I might as well. I mean, what I wanted to do was go forward and attack the ninja, but I can't do that, so I might as well just do this instead. Animations off, cringe. I just don't like playing with animations. Alright. The game is much faster without animations. Alright, this should work. And then we'll see what happens next. Yeah, see, they go for her, but she's got the guard gauge, so that worked out. Camilla can't one-shot her. Yeah, they're getting free attacks on me. Oh, they will attack. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, those Pegasus are going to ignore me. That's, I guess, good to know. It would have been nice to know last turn, because I could have put Azura in a different position if I knew that she wasn't going to be attacked. Alright, so now I have to start getting rid of Pegasus Knights. So let's start working on that. The good thing is I can one-shot these with the Nyx bow. I'll have to have Niles take out the other one. Actually, where can Azura reach? Here? Okay. So what if I do this? Then if I miss, I have Azura to bail me out. And if I hit, I can still potentially sing and then use the launcher. I'm gonna go over here. Steel Axe does not one-shot. I think it's because my strength was debuffed, yeah. But killing this guy's not actually a problem because he's gonna fly over here where one of my archers is gonna kill him anyway. So it's actually more productive to go over here and do something like this. Yeah. This actually might still leave me in range of Oboro. No. Okay. We're doing okay. We're doing pretty good. We're doing alright. Iron Lance. If I go here, I can potentially get rid of this guy. Probably not, though. Okay, so in theory, we're going to deal 29. We're going to deal 18 damage to him. It's actually more, probably because of her personal skill. So he's going to take 32 minus 21, which is he's going to be on 11 HP. So the problem is I'm going to kill myself with triple threat. You can like your unit can die if they activate triple threat, right? It's like counter. If Silas attacks him and then gets damaged with triple threat, then the second hit from the Iron Katana will kill Silas. Although, let me ask this question. Does triple threat trigger on a dual strike? Because Silas is not going to take him below half HP. Effie's going to take him below half HP. That's very different. Let me catch back up on chat again. Scuba Luigi's here today. Thanks for stopping by. Takumi kills really hard without... Oh yeah, I read that already. You usually get Camilla an Iron Axe when she goes to visit that village. If you do, she doubles Oboro and kills her before Seal Defense procs. Oh, I see. That would have been really smart. We'll do that on the next attempt if this one doesn't go through. Although this attempt is going pretty well so far. LJ's here. First time in a while I've seen you. I haven't seen you lately. It's been a long time. You did it. You blew up on YouTube. I'm doing okay. I mean, I'm mostly just doing the same thing that I've always been doing. It's not really my goal to be famous or anything like that. I just like playing video games, talking about anime. But I hope you're doing well as well. The most satisfying part of this chapter, says Azid, is killing hordes of enemies with chains of really big dual strikes. Yeah, it's really fun setting up dual strikes, especially in Conquest. Yeah, the animations are pretty laggy. In my opinion, what personal skill is the most useless and useful in this game? I don't have enough experience in this game to say, honestly. But I really like Lily's Poise, and I can go look at the name of the other one right now. The other one is called Rose's Thorns. I like Lily's Poise and I like Rose's Thorns. Although in general, I really like auras that reach further, which is why in Awakening I love Anathema so much, because it has that awesome 3-range debuff. What is the idea behind Nick's Outlaw? So I don't have... we're doing a Pick My Unit run, and only a certain number of units got drafted. In fact, let me pull up the list right now, and I'll read them all for you, and you're going to notice something about this list of characters. Corrin, Effie, Odin, Nyx, Camilla, Baruka, Selena, Laszlo, and Charlotte. Now, you might notice something about this group. I do not have a bow user, I do not have a staff user, and I do not have a lock touch user. So making Nyx into an outlaw immediately gives me a bow user and a lock touch user, and then when I promote her to adventurer, I will also have an additional staff user. So she's actually doing a very important job for my team. Incredibly important job for my team. She's basically filling 3 roles that I didn't have in my drafted roster. I was thinking of making a little graphic where I show all of the characters who are on like the current team, but I was kind of lazy about it, and like I mentioned, I was very tired today, so I just didn't feel like doing it. Skywing, you think he might live on 1 HP. Triple threat damage is only half damage, which looks like 5 additional damage. Oh, triple threat is half damage, you're right. Well, this is a good time to experiment then. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. This is a good time to experiment because I want to see if triple threat even triggers on a dual strike, because it seems like it wouldn't. Because Effie is the one who is taking him below half HP. So let's see what happens. So it goes like this. Effie attacks. Yeah, triple threat does not trigger because Silas did not drop him below half HP. That's really interesting and very useful information. I like that a lot. And one of the things I really love about Fates and Conquest is that the mechanics are very intuitive. Like, I didn't know that for sure, but I could make a pretty solid guess that that was how it worked, and my guess was, in fact, correct, which is nice. If I sing for Effie and move her down 1 square, she can finish him off, and it's interesting that he doesn't have Vantage. And she will be in range of this Spear Fighter and this Pegasus. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that I have enough damage to kill this guy so that I don't trigger Seal Defense. Or Seal Attack, whichever Seal skill he has. So we need 35 effective attack. We have 27 plus our personal, I think. Hold on a second, I gotta move this calculator, it's kind of getting in my way. So we're going to deal 30, so we would need Arthur to deal 10 damage. Right now Arthur deals 16... right now Arthur only deals 6 damage. We lower our accuracy by a lot. I think the best thing to do is switch Effie over to the Iron Lance. That's where we're going to get the damage that we need. Because that's going to give us 2 additional damage. So that would be 32. And then Arthur only needs to deal 6, which is exactly how much he deals. So that's going to work. So this should work. Effie with the Iron Lance, Arthur with the Bronze Axe. I like how we're not even bringing a staff user with us to heal these units. Alright, now this guy is about to lunge somebody. Is there any way I can get rid of him before he does that? Answer seems to be no. I should have kept a hand axe in Corrin's hands. I wasn't even really thinking about it. Okay. Let us go here with Baruka. Because she can fly. What did she even get? Is it just gold? What's her personal skill, by the way? Opportunist. When attacking a foe who can't fight back, she inflicts +4 damage. That's actually pretty good. Alright, let me move Odin down, I guess, a little bit and use a vulnerary. There's going to be reinforcements that are going to spawn. In fact, hold on, I have the reinforcement order open. Let me check it. Turn... What turn are we on? Turn 5 already? Really? Turns go by fast in this game. Okay, there's going to be Oni Savages on the left side of the map. So, we should get ready to fight them soon with Odin. So let's go... I don't know. I don't know where they spawn exactly. Let's just go here. Well, hold on. What if we go here, then we can use the orb to fight them. I'm definitely going to use a vulnerary, though. I don't have any staff users anywhere nearby. So yeah, let's use the orb to chip them down. And I'm going to go over here, I'm going to unpair these two. I can potentially do useful things with that next turn. And then I guess Corrin's just going to stand here. Because I don't want Felicia to get attacked. Or do I? Yeah, I don't want Felicia to get attacked. He goes for Camilla. Interesting. And then the Pegasus try to fly past us. Okay, so now, here, see, like, here's the problem. I don't know if these Pegasus are going to attack me or not. It seems like they're not going to attack me. Because this one did not attack Effie. So maybe these Pegasus won't attack. Can I hit this guy? I can. It's going to deny me the opportunity to use the launcher, though. Which is turning into a bit of a problem. We don't really have a great way to deal with a lot of these enemies up here. Niles, unfortunately, can't connect with anybody useful. Okay, so let me unselect these units. If they're not going to attack me, then I don't want them to be selected. Let me select the units who are going to attack me. Oh, it's interesting that she retreats like that. Even though she could, it's like, even though I triggered her aggression, she's not like continuing to attack. She just resets and goes back to her original position. Very, very interesting behavior. What if I actually had just Camilla come up here? I just don't quite get the kill. I could have Selena do it. Like this. Yes, this should work. This makes good use of Selena this turn. Nice dual strike, build some supports, and it's going to allow me to use the launcher, which I really want to do. This is going to chip down these guys before they get close. And then I need to stay within range of Mozu, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to put Mozu here. The reason I'm doing this is because next turn I can use Mozu for repositioning Nyx, if needed. Okay, so if these guys are just going to ignore me, I think what I should do is make sure that I chip down their health. And if I could get back up there with Azura, I would do that, but it looks like I cannot. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach Takumi. Dwyer is useless except for optional maps. Well, Dwyer was drafted, so I'm going to try to build him. I'm going to try to make him work. I think my plan was to have Nyx and Jacob pair up together. So when Jacob joins, I can just kind of like have him follow Nyx around for a while, and then we'll eventually get Dwyer. That's kind of, I don't know, my weird idea. I really hope these Pegasus are actually going to ignore me. They should, but I mean, who knows? It's Fire Emblem. I don't know if the enemies are actually going to do what I think that they should do. If I'm standing next to Corrin, so hold on, if I do this, I wish Alicia was just a little bit stronger. Okay. So I can do this. This should work. This will also bait Obero back over, to us. Do I count as a Norian or a Hoshiden for the sake of Obero's personal skill? That would be interesting to know. Nice 18 defense. If this is the second reinforcement wave of Sky Knights, they do attack? Oh, really? Okay. Well, this one didn't attack Effie. Oh, it's because her defense is too high, of course. I just left a lot of units hanging under a really bad assumption. I thought that they weren't going to attack because they ignored Effie, but I just realized the reason they ignored Effie is because her defense is too high. Huge misplay. That might have just cost us the attempt, but we'll see. Can Arthur get out of everybody's range? Actually, can we possibly take this guy with the hand axe? I can if I hit. Is it worth the risk? I think that might actually be worth the risk. Yeah, because I'll be able to attack from this square. Nice. So now we have... Awesome level up, Arthur. That's why you're getting benched. Okay, this guy could potentially attack Felicia, Corin, or Effie. But I think all of them survive one attack from him. Corin could definitely survive this guy and Obero, so it's not really a concern. And then this Sky Knight now can attack anybody over here. But I don't think any of them are super threatened. Maybe Arthur. Wow, Arthur's pretty fast. I have to get the hand axe out of his hands. Which is actually a problem because it means I have to... Well, I can do this. This is very far from ideal. But I think it's important to do this. Should be okay. Now, these guys are hopefully in range of the fire orb. The answer seems to be yes. Awesome. Now, is there any way... I think I want Baruka to back off. Alright, let's see what they do.
Yeah.
You know, we might actually beat this on the first attempt. It's weird how you can't skip dialogue in this game. Because Awakening definitely had that feature. Why would you, like, remove the feature to skip dialogue? I count as Hoshiden because of my class, because I'm an Oni Savage right now. Oh, interesting. Thanks for the answer, and thanks for stopping by, Riversome. And Alpha C, thanks for stopping by as well. How's the run going? The emulator speed is pretty sad. You know what's weird is this game is, like, significantly more laggy than Awakening, but there's, like, certain things that this game does better than Awakening does, like, in terms of just, like, performance. I mean, I can't really control that. I need and I want my, I want to upgrade my PC that I use for streaming, but I haven't got around to it yet. Especially because my last video that I made, it took like 15 hours to render that like a 1 hour long video, and obviously that's like terrible. So I really need to upgrade soon. All right. Do any of these guys threaten Niles? No. So if I do this, and then I get rid of the Falcon, I'll be okay. The problem is none of these guys will attack Effie. Actually, only the sealed defense one will ignore her, funny enough. Okay. If I do this, and then sing for Felicia, that's actually going to give my characters a lot of time to reposition. Let's see. Skywing thinks that I'm a Norian, actually, because my default class is Nor Prince. Nor Enmity affects all units with a Norian base class, including Corin. or not actually if the wiki is to be trusted. Yeah, so it seems like there's conflicting information, and whenever that happens, like I don't know enough. Like I said, I'm not that experienced in Fate's mechanics and Conquest especially. So I don't really know enough to know for sure, like, you know, which person is right. So we just kind of have to hope for the best. Alright. Is there any way... 11 damage. So we would want to do 7 plus 11. It's probably better to do... If she gets shot at again, is that going to defeat her? Let's see. 24 minus 11 is 13. Yeah, that would defeat her. Yeah, all my units on the right side are getting like too weak. They can't keep fighting. What I could do is something like this. Thunder. I could even lunge. I don't love the accuracy on these attacks though. Do not love it at all. I can actually do this to boost my accuracy. So then I go like this. I'm going to lunge here. This is going to deal 14. Then Camilla's going to move forward, which allows me to do this. So when I get Camilla's dual strike, that's going to allow me to finish off this one. Yeah, that should work. See, even though I'm not that experienced with the game, it's everything in this game is just so intuitive, and it all works like exactly the way you think that it should work, which allows me to do stuff like that. Like, even though I didn't know for sure that it would work, it's like I could figure it out like while I was playing, which is really cool. It doesn't matter too much, but the description should be more specific. Oh yeah, well, she just died, so I can't check this. I can't check the description. That would have been helpful, though. You're right. Do any of these ones have like a throwing club? Yes, I think the back has a throwing club. Yeah, I could tell because he has like a 2 range outline around his attack range radius. Which unfortunately means if I stand here, I'm gonna get attacked by both of them. Although once again, they actually might not even. Oh no, my defense is actually heavily debuffed. I need to be very careful about that. So what I want to do is move Corin over here. I'll use Felicia, I guess. I kind of need her to do some healing, but I just can't, like, I don't have any free actions. Let's go Iron Axe. Yeah, this, it feels like I just never have enough actions right now. Who can attack him? Is it just the one with the throwing club? So if I go like this... And then this guy's going to deal 19. He's going to deal 11 damage. Then the other ones are going to deal at most... Oh, actually 27 is a lot. 27 minus 8. So 19 divided by 2 is 9. So 11 plus 9 is 20 damage. They actually won't kill him even with dual strikes. So I think I'm going to do this. If my calculations are correct, I think Odin is guaranteed to survive here. He's a little bit tanky, isn't he? I want to keep these two in range of each other. Like this, so I can reposition Nyx if I need to. Okay, let's see what happens. They will attack Corin, that's good. Corin is just not doubling anything, though. That's really starting to bug me. Effie should hopefully one-shot both of these guys. Survey says yes. Alright, if we're going to kill Takumi, we have 4 turns to get over there. Yeah, the dual strike was not enough to kill us, so my calculations were correct. Odin was drafted, so we're focusing on training him. Okay, these reinforcements are a little bit rude. We might not have... you know, I don't think we're going to be... we're not going to be able to deal with Takumi. I'm just not, like... You would have to, like, really plan stuff out and know what you're doing in a way that it's, like, beyond me. So we're going to work with what we have, and we're just going to try to beat them out. A lot of this probably just comes from my awakening experience, like dual strikes not triggering counter. That's true, yeah, it works the same way. It's just a little bit different because of the attack stance in this game is different from, you know, randomized dual strikes. But you're right, that might be a reason why. Lunge and Rose's Thorns is such a strong combo. It's really cool. I love Lunge. Honestly, I love all the repositioning tactics in these games. They're so good. I really hope they continue to do more awesome stuff like that in future games. Okay, so if I go here, I'm wondering if there's a way I can do it without Effie so that I can put her maybe like in range of some other guys to pull them away from Odin, to keep them away from Odin. Will this guy double me? Almost certainly, right? Yeah. Yeah, I can hear the emulator going slower. The music is like slowing down. That's funny. Alright. See, the problem is I don't know if these paired Pegasus Knights are going to ignore me or not. Because if they're going to ignore me, I have to start fighting them like as soon as possible. I have to get rid of them like immediately. Nyx can't do anything in this position, so I'm just gonna go like this. Oh, it happened because I'm zooming out. If I zoom back in, it runs better. Interesting. Not the way to go. No. Alright, let's do it this way. Skywing is going to head out, but you're looking forward to seeing the replay of how this attempt went. Yeah, and also look forward to the video highlight later on as well. Alright, let me make sure I get out of their range. Now I want to get back into their range with Effie. Why is like so much of this area covered? Oh, it's because of this guy, of course. Once I get rid of this guy, the area will be uncovered. Well, let's see. Who do I want to get rid of him then? I'm tempted to just use Corrin. What is their defense? 13 right now versus 20. Our speed is so low. 12 versus 15 speed. Does the one in the back have darting blow? No. Gotta be very careful with paired up units. With paired up units, you have to always like check to see what skills the other one has. In that case, let's use. I could just have Niles get rid of this enemy. Yeah, that frees up Corrin, Effie, and Felicia. So I like that a lot. The funny thing is she actually doesn't have anyone to heal now other than like herself. So, will they actually attack Effie? 15 attack? No way. Okay, so I need to have Corrin do it, but I also need to have them not in range of Felicia, because if Corrin's in range of Felicia, then the enemy won't attack me. So I'm gonna do this, and this should bait in a dual strike from Effie, and then I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna heal Nyx. Okay. Now the problem is this guy right here. And the fact that I think his friend has a throwing club? No. It's just a steel club and then something else. I wish there was a button you could press to switch, but I have to use the touchscreen to do it. Yeah, okay, they both have steel clubs, and also one of them's actually already injured. Pairing up with Odin is not going to give me any strength or defense, so in fact, there's no reason to pair up. It's better to just attack here. And potentially, she's blocking this. Yes, so Odin can actually get into this square now. For dual striking. This is a good use of Fimbulvetr. So with these tomes that weigh you down and make it harder to use dual strikes and those types of things, a good use for them is to just equip them whenever you're dual striking. Sorry, if they weigh you down and they make it difficult to double enemies, although I just remembered you can't actually, yeah, you cannot actually dual strike enemies who are paired up. Of course, I knew that already. Okay, so these enemies will ignore me. The Pegasus will ignore me here. Very important information. To that end, it would be nice if I could just get 2 more magic. Or even just 1 more point of magic, in fact. What does her personal do? Basically nothing. She definitely cannot fight them safely. Yeah, so these Pegasus, it seems like they will ignore me, but I have to get rid of the enemies who are near them so that I can actually get rid of them. Because otherwise, whoever I leave here is going to get attacked by these axe fighters and killed. Which is not good. My Corrin is like defensively solid, but offensively not really that useful right now. It looks like Odin is actually pretty safe right now. If he just stands right here and attacks. Here we go, we can one-shot this guy with Fimbulvetter. And then the problem is Baruka can't actually stand here, because if she stays here, the other 3 enemies are going to run over and kill her. So what happens if I pair up with Odin? How does he fare against this guy? Oh god, a Steel Club. 23 minus 9 is 14 damage, and I'm going to get some extra defense from Baruka. Right? Yes. So if I go like this, I give him his Fire Tome, and then I pair up here. This should keep Odin alive with 3 HP. See, like, I can have Nyx run over and attack this Pegasus, but then the Oni Savages are going to kill her. So it doesn't really work. I need a way to get rid of these Onis. It's the one with the throwing club too. The very, very difficult one. They can damage her as well. So that's... gotta be careful about that. If there's a way that I can remove both of these units this turn, then next turn I can run back over and take out the Pegasus. It would be nice if Nyx was still close to the launcher too, but unfortunately I moved her too far away. So I think my focus here should be actually to get rid of these guys. 4 damage. It's like nothing. If I go like this, and I lunge this guy with the Thunder Tome, it's going to drop him to 2 HP, and it's also going to move him over so he's closer to my other allies. The problem is that leaves her in range of something. It leaves her in range of a Steel Club, which I mean, certainly Camilla can take an attack from a Steel Club. Okay, so in theory, our plan should be to stand here, lunge this guy over. It's going to leave him on 2 HP. Then I just need somebody capable of hitting him for 2 damage. Then I need to get rid of this guy. I can send one person over with Azura, but that's it. So then the rest would have to be done by Niles and Nyx. Nyx can hit this guy for actually significant amount of damage. I think the issue is going to be that even after we get rid of this guy and this guy, the one standing behind him is going to attack us. Weapon rank builds super slowly. Meanwhile, Effie is capping her lance rank already in chapter 10. Effie casually one-shotting enemies is never not funny. Her archer build is also good. Do you have to use the Mozu friendship for that? This is the last wave of Sky Knights. The only one who attacks is the one with Darting Blow. So I think we got rid of that one already, so yeah. So, okay, so none of the Sky Knights will attack anymore. The problem is, I don't think I can get rid of all of these Oni. Selena is already falling off as soon as she arrived. We're going to do our best. You have Selena and Baruka handle the left side normally. Yeah, so we sent Odin to the left and Selena to the right. So that might have changed things up a little bit. We can't let the Oni get by either because they will seize. He has freeze. Who has freeze? Is there a staff user on this map? Or do you mean me? I do technically, yeah, Felicia has free staff. I could use that. What's the accuracy look like? 100%, in fact, against these Oni. Okay, so hold on a second. We can actually bail ourselves out here with the free staff. Okay, so let's follow this line. That was a really good call out. So if we go like this, we lunge this guy. Make sure to lunge him. We're gonna pull him to the right. Then I want to do this, because I think this has some merit. This is going to deal 8. That's going to deal 10 damage. And then, oh my god. 10 plus 7 is only 17. That's not going to be enough to get rid of this guy. I really thought we could get rid of this guy. I don't think we can get rid of this guy. Well, maybe he's the one we have to freeze. Well, hold on. What about Niles? Okay, Niles can damage this guy as well. Although I can't really dual strike with anybody, I don't think. Maybe Mozu. Yeah, I can actually put Mozu here. I mean, I doubt she's going to contribute anything, but let me make sure my other units can go where I want them to go. So if I go like this, I get an extra 1 damage from Mozu. So we go here. Now if we fail to wipe all of these guys, we can use the free staff to bail us out. Then we would go here. I'm going to use Selena. In fact, I'm going to switch her to the Iron Sword for a little bit of extra damage. So here we get 11 damage. We might even be able to beat them without the free staff. I don't like those ninjas, they scare me. In fact, what's my plan to deal with those ninjas? I don't have a javelin. I didn't buy any items before I came into this map. I just kind of went in kind of like off the rails. Camilla can one round Oni Savages with Thunder if she's using a dual strike or with a magic boost. Yeah, we didn't have quite enough damage. She's sitting there looking pretty for nicks. The top Oni needs to be stopped. We're going to stop them for sure. I'm just deciding how exactly I want to do that. Corrin can use the hand axe, and that is important for a reason that I understand, which is this. I go here. Silas is going to have 7 movement. Remember, Selena has not moved yet either. Then I go here. I trade. I give the hand axe to you. I switch. I sing for you. Now I should be able to take this guy out with the hand axe. That accuracy is pretty dubious. But if it missed, we would have just used the free staff anyway. Okay. So if either Silas or Selena can, if either Effie or Selena can take out this enemy on the left, we won't have to use a free staff. The answer seems to be 26. I think if we trade her to the Steel Axe, we might be able to do it, but the problem is if I trade her to the Steel Axe, I won't be able to, like, take my turn back. Like, once you trade items with somebody, you can't, like, change, you can't you can't undo your action. So we have to be very careful about how we calculate this. So first of all, we're going to deal 20 damage to him. So we need Malignite Camilla to deal 16 damage. She's going to deal 12 plus 20. She's going to deal 32 minus 11, which is 21. I think this is going to work. The biggest problem would be accuracy. Which it seems we have pretty decent accuracy. We're going to take 7 damage. We can take that. And then these Pegasus, if what I've been told is correct, these Pegasus will ignore us even if they have lethal damage. Then Silas is going to run over here. I'm actually going to keep Silas in the lead for better repositioning next turn. Now I'm going to run over and I'm going to heal you. In fact, you know what? It's better to staff. Or no, sorry, it's better to attack. So I can finish the... I have a better chance of finishing these enemies off next turn. I think that's more important than healing right now. What just happened? Oh, I know what happened. The Oni at the top of the map, I thought he was going to attack Odin, but he just walked off the map and took the seize point, which is exactly what Kevin was trying to warn me about. I didn't understand what Kevin was saying. I thought he was talking about the Oni on the right-hand side. Because there were 2 Oni on the right-hand side. There was one on top and one on bottom. I thought you meant, yeah, the one near Odin and Baruka. Well, unfortunately, I didn't have any other actions, so there wasn't anything I could have done to stop that guy anyway. Alright, I want to head back to base because I want to do something fun now. Baltimus, thank you for stopping by. Sup, Ellery, love your content. You hope Conquest is treating me nicely. Northwest Oni Savage, you got here just in time to see Conquest not treating me very nicely at all. Okay, so there's a couple things that we need to do. First of all, I want to forge a weapon for Odin, and we're going to give it a fun name. So start suggesting some names in chat for Odin's forged fire tome. And while we do that, I'm also going to go to the shop. Because I want to see if I can get a javelin.
Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, that's about how slow my emulation speed is. Pretty slow. I'm thinking of buying a second hand axe. Just because it's on sale anyway. And then either, if I don't need 2 hand axes later, I can just have a forged hand axe. But for the time being, I'll have 2 hand axes. And now Effie does have a javelin, which is going to make a difference. Because we got into a couple of situations where it would have been nice if she had a javelin. We did not have one. Yeah, now we can try to beat Takumi. I don't know about that. Is this an Iron Man? No, not at all. This is a very extremely casual run. It's not even we're not even on the highest difficulty. I'm just doing a thing where I let people pick my units, and I'm going to try to just like do a run where I use those units and actually like train everybody and use them. I'm not gonna solo carry any of the maps. I'm not gonna use warp skipping strategies. I'm actually planning to use every unit that was drafted. It's fine, I almost got it. Ifrit's Infernian Tears. Do we have enough letters for that? We were saying you should have had Felicia freeze. Yeah, and I had the freeze staff available too. I did all of that to make it so that Felicia didn't need to use the freeze staff on the guy on the right, and I could have had her freeze the guy on the top left if I knew that I needed to do it. However, having said all of that, I think what I've realized from that attempt and what we need to remember going to the next attempt is that even if I had frozen that guy this turn, on the next turn there would have been 3 more Oni Savages up there. And Baruka and Odin and Baruka were not dealing with those like by themselves. So we need to send somebody else to the top left. Just call it Forged Fire. That's not fun. At least it's a chance to optimize a little bit more, or just to wing it even more. I don't think Ifrit's Infernian Tears will fit. I think Infernian Tears will fit, though. We'll go with this because it was the first suggestion from Enferesi. Infernian Tears just fits. Yeah, that's nice. This should be enough to trigger his personal. I can't imagine it wouldn't be. It's almost the maximum length.
See you around.
Hey Damnation, thanks for stopping by. That is a good suggestion. That's actually a really fun suggestion, but we're specifically coming up with names that are, so Odin has a personal skill. Aching Blood. Excuse me. If you give a custom name to his weapons that is at least 12 characters long, you get plus 10 crit. So we intentionally are using, we're intentionally giving all of his weapons really long names, although in the case of the Fire Tome, they can't crit anyway, so it actually doesn't matter, but it's fun. Alright, so let's try this again. We need to think about potentially, is there anybody that we should think about early promoting? So if we early promote Nyx, we're going to have a second staff user. That could be pretty clutch. If we early promote Odin, he could do a much better job of holding the left side by himself. If we early promote Effie, she's just going to be all around. In fact, it's going to massively improve her mobility. Yeah, we have a lot of really good options. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a poll. We're going to early promote somebody, but we're going to decide who it is. Who to early promote. And I'm going to leave this up for a couple minutes. So Effie for mobility. Odin for left side. Solo tanking. I'm going to add an option. The other option was Nyx for staff access. And those are the options because I'm not going to early promote anyone else, especially not characters who weren't drafted. Odin gets it at 12 characters and the max is like 13 or 14. Yeah, we were like one short of max, or 1 or 2 short of max, so we should have it. That name definitely... Yeah, I like Infernian Tears. That's a really good name for an Odin tome. Yeah, we need to forge a Thunder tome in the near future for that. Camilla could chug a magic tonic and get danced across the map to handle the Oni savages. That's a really good idea, yeah. You always early promote Selena and chuck her to the east side. We could promote Selena with the Master Seal that we get in the map. Maybe I'll make a second poll for that. Nyx is barely gaining experience anyway. Effie Great Knight is fun, yeah. There's a lot of good options. If I promote Odin, he could solo the right side instead of the left side. That's another good option. Are any of the Camilla crew drafted? Yeah, so Camilla, Baruka, and Selena were all drafted, so we're getting 3 new characters in the next chapter. Damnation really wants Nyx because staff utility. We might have to promote a couple characters because we're going to have a couple of Master Seals. We could do like Effie, Nyx, and Selena, or Effie, Nyx. We could even do it like Effie, Nyx, and Odin. Like there are a lot of options. I'm thinking I kind of like the basic framework of what we did last time. It was working really well up to the like exact moment where it wasn't. If Effie had more mobility and like more tanking, she could have pushed further into enemy territory by herself. Although at the same time, it also means that enemies would have stopped attacking her because her defense would have been higher. So it's a really tough call. And then like Nyx, if Nyx on the right side had first of all, if she was an adventurer, she could have fought those archers much more safely. And number 2, if she had a staff, she could have been healing Selena so that like I wouldn't have had a bunch of characters with low health who are unable to do anything. If you think if it's a tie, I can break it myself, but the problem is I don't actually know what I want to do. I want you guys to tell me what to do. It looks like people are thinking Nyx for staff access, so I'm gonna go to the shop. I'm gonna buy the Master Seal. This is the wrong shop. I'm gonna buy 1 Master Seal, and then I'm gonna close the poll, and we're gonna use it right away. And it is a Master Seal. Just 1. The Magic Tonic idea was pretty good too. I noticed I was looking at the wiki. There's like not much difference between hard mode and lunatic mode in this game, which is like that's like a massive difference for me. Like because I mostly play Awakening, and in Awakening, like the difference between hard and lunatic is like huge. All right, so it looks like people want Nyx. We're gonna promote Nyx right now. We're gonna get some staff access on her. I can unequip defense +2 on Effie so that she actually gets targeted a little bit more easily. We're not going to promote her anyway, unfortunately, so we won't need to do that. But that is a good suggestion. All right, so we're going to do Master Seal here. We could also do something funny like Dark Flyer, but I kind of don't want to use DLC classes unless people like really, really want it. Dark Flyer Effie would be funny. I mean, she would keep Lance access and she would just gain flight and mobility, right? It's actually not a bad suggestion. All right, so we're going to promote Nyx as people voted. So we're going to Master Seal. We want Adventurer so we can use stabs. And we're going to have a ton of movement anyway because we have move +1. How does Nyx counter magic work? Let's see, I'm going to check our personal. I'm not super familiar with all the personals in this game, especially like the little details about how each one works. She gets 1 point of strength, that's something, I guess. The defense and HP is going to matter more. Okay, counter curse. If this unit is ever attacked with magic damage, the attacker suffers half the amount as well. So all that matters is if she ever gets attacked by a tome, she deals half counter damage. Yeah, Awakening Lunatic is so different. And then, of course, I also especially play on Lunatic Plus. So, like, you know, that's such like a massive difference. You just beat this chapter yesterday. Cool, congrats. AK Nemesis, and thanks for stopping by today. If Nyx gets hit by magic damage, let's see, Hardened Lunatic. Does Dark Flyer have A lances? Because it would be a Brave Lance flying class. I'm not sure. I don't know. So let's start with this. Let's start with this. Should we promote Selena? Yes and no. So we're gonna start another poll. I'm gonna go into the map and then, you know, I'll close this poll on like turn 3 when Selena shows up. And I have to give the magic tonic to somebody who's going to be near Camilla, which I think is actually just going to be Corrin. Yeah, it would be cool if Dark Flyer gets Brave Lances, especially because in order to trigger Gale Force, you have to fight like without a para partner in this game. Like they severely nerfed Gale Force; it's nerfed into the ground. Like, you can't use attack stance, you can't use... I'm pretty sure you can't even use any kind of para, but it might just be attack stance. But either way, you have to just, like, kill the enemy by yourself. And in order to do that, you know, that's a lot more limiting. Alright, I know there was one thing we messed up last time. I think I wanted Arthur to be on this side. And Nyx and Mozu to be on this side. Can Mozu just, like, reach this village? She can. Why didn't I just have her do that last time? Because I had her on the wrong side, of course. You can go over here. You can go here. I think it doesn't matter. Yeah, here's fine. Everything looks pretty good. It's very similar to what we did last time, but we just have like slightly stronger units, more weapons, more versatility. It would be better to get her level 13 or 15. Dark Flyer doesn't get A lances. It gets B lances and A tomes. Yeah, it's more like a magical class, I guess. Yeah, I don't think Dark Flyer Effie is really the way to go, but it could be something like funny, like very different from what you would normally see in a normal playthrough. So we're just gonna have Mozu hold on to this, I guess. We're gonna send Nyx over here again. Send Odin over here again. I think I have to have Odin attack this guy to prevent him from taking damage. Alright, let me make sure we can actually break this wall. By the way, I'm sorry about all the really loud vehicles. The people around here just really love showing off how loud their vehicles are. They're just really proud of just like how loud they can be. Which is something, you know, you should be proud of, I guess. If I use the votive candle, it doesn't really matter what I use. Use the iron dagger then. And I'm gonna dance for Arthur. There's a Brave Tome for Dark Falcon, but you think it's only in Birthright? Lightning is only B tomes, unlike most Brave weapons. Oh, wait, I think you can get Lightning in this route, but I'm not sure. I haven't played it in a long... I've not played a Conquest in a long time. So honestly, don't listen to anything that I say about anything. Alright, so we're gonna do the same thing as last time. Did we calculate that she could do it with the Bronze Lance, or did we need the Iron Lance? We deal 26... He deals 16 damage with the Bronze Lance. So we're going to need... well, but we're going to have Silas dual strikes. Honestly, plus we're also going to have our personal skill. So yeah, we're going to be fine. I think I'm going to do this time. Don't know if it will change anything. And then Corin, I just stand over here, I guess. Snake Spirit is the one you were thinking of. Oh, okay. Hey, Coffee. Thanks for stopping by. I think you're a newcomer. Don't recognize the name. Although sometimes YouTube changes people's names the way it displays. If I do it this way, what if I just keep attacking them with the Fire Orb? Yeah, because then I can just take them out. And then I'm only subjecting myself to, like, potentially one attack. Alright, is there any way maybe we can get Corin to do, like, a little bit more damage this time? Now, I think the Ballista has fixed damage. So the promotion's not going to make her any better at that. Where are these guys going to be standing? I'm going to attack from here. So if I can put... I can't put Mozo in front of me. Alright, we'll just do this for now. Hey, Sparkle Cat. Thanks for stopping by. I can get Lightning and Ophelia's Paralog. Let's see. Let me look at my plans. Let me see when I'm going to get Ophelia's Paralog. I'm doing Odin with Camilla. So Odin's going to start building support with Camilla right away. So we should get access to Ophelia's Paralog pretty quickly, which is good. Okay, somehow this feels like a million times better than what we did last time. It's because I'm being smarter this time, and I'm actually going to put... Azura in a better spot. The problem is if I put her there, she's going to block the village, which I want to visit right now. What I can do instead is shelter her this time. Gotta be careful because I don't want him to be in range of lunge. If I debuff him before the launcher hits him, will he take more damage from the launcher? We can find out. It's tricky though because I'd rather, okay, what if I do this? 70, what's their avoid? 14. God, the accuracy is awful. Okay, what if I go here? I'll just do Bronze Axe. This should drastically increase the chance of me actually killing this guy this turn, which I wasn't able to do on the last attempt. So if I do this, I think he'll take more damage from the launcher. I'm not sure, but I think he will. Because his defense is lower, right? Yeah, he takes 3 more damage. So now Corin should be able to secure the kill this time. Answer seems to be yes. Pretty high chance of hitting both of those attacks. And then I could even have... I actually don't want to leave Silas in range of these enemies. I'd rather do something like... Oh, I don't have shelter yet. That's a problem. But we already calculated last time that this guy doesn't kill Azura anyway, so let me just get my item. And they won't dual strike? Yeah, they won't dual strike her because they want to, the other one wants to attack Corin. Nice. I wish Corin was doubling enemies. Speed is just very poor. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna check out our new recruits again. So yeah, all 3 of the characters got drafted. So we've got Camilla, Baruka, and Selena at our disposal now. Should help us immensely here. Okay. Now, do we have any, like, better chance of... Oh, We barely even deal more damage. We barely even tank more hits. A little bit sad. I didn't give her a staff either. I'm so foolish. What am I doing? I don't know if she's ever actually going to get the other staff at this point, because it's all the way over here in Corrin's convoy. That was just a nonsense behavior from me. It's like a 50-50 split on if people want us to promote Selena. We need somebody. We need a tiebreaker vote here, guys. Tier two staff shop is when you buy it around chapter 15. Yeah, and the shining bow I'm not going to get until chapter 13. Oh, it is chapter 13 as well in the staff store. Coffee, tried to play through Awakening Lunatic and you were trying to use my guide, but you saw the Fates stream and it's your favorite Fire Emblem. I like Awakening, I probably a little bit more than Fates at this point, but I think they're both great games. I think they're basically, in my, like, just for my personal preference, they're my two favorite Fire Emblem games. And unlike a lot of people who only like Conquest, I pretty much like all of the Fates games pretty equally. Okay, can I get rid of this guy? And then start making some forward progress with Corrin this time? That would be nice. Okay, I think we determined that this guy will attack somebody this turn. There is a way for me to deal with this guy. It's actually kind of simple. No, because if I do this, then I'm gonna get hit with the launcher first, and then I'm gonna get attacked. And the launcher plus the launcher damage, which I have no idea what the launcher damage is, because it doesn't tell me. Oh yes, it does. Okay, it's 18. The launcher damage is 13 against Nyx, and then she would take 16 more. She cannot take 29 damage. Very much lacking in tanking capabilities. And I don't have a guard gauge built up yet either. Yeah, sorry, what I was trying to say was that unlike a lot of people who only like Conquest, I like all of the Fates games. But I really like Awakening. I got really, really into Awakening the last couple of years. I've been playing it like non-stop. Riversum likes the Birthright aesthetic. It's unlike any other Fire Emblem game when you really look at it and you really appreciate that. Yeah, I really like all of the Hoshiden classes. They're so interesting and unique. Alright, so let's chip these guys down a little bit more. I don't think they'll attack this village. I'm pretty sure they don't attack villages. If I go here, I can't quite reach anyway. Okay. Well, let me just, Is there any way Camilla can reach these guys over there on the right-hand side? It doesn't look like to be the case. I'm just trying to think of like any way that I can make better use of my right-hand side team, because I think my right-hand side is definitely the weakest right now. And for some reason, it feels like what I did last time. What I did last time was I paired Selena up with Mozu, which I couldn't do this time. Honestly, let's just do this. I really don't think I'm in that much trouble. I think the worst thing that could possibly happen would be if the launcher shoots at Camilla and drops her HP low. But then this guy, 15, this guy can't damage her anyway, so it doesn't matter. I want to move Felicia. So that I can do this. I think last time what we did was that we killed this guy on player phase so that he wouldn't cause Effie to take seal defense, because she really doesn't want her defense to get sealed. Now, is there anybody who Niles can target this turn? I think he can hit that Sky Knight, if nothing else. Yeah, he can chip down this Sky Knight. Cool. Thinking of moving Corrin forward. I'm a little worried that this guy's going to attack Arthur and double him. But I don't think that would hurt him that much anyway. Oh, I can do this. Get my bronze sword. And then Silas isn't really doing anything. I can just have him go stand next to Corrin this turn. And then I'm just gonna dance for you, sing for you, so that you can heal. Alright, let's see what happens next. Yeah, I had a feeling they would do that. So if I had left Nyx in their range, what would have happened is the other one would have ran up and then attacked her, and she would have died. Okay, they will go for Arthur. Annoying, because he's kind of stealing some of experience from my drafted units, but my drafted units aren't getting much experience right now anyway, because they're all over-leveled. Interesting that they would go after Silas. Alright, the wall is now broken. Should be okay. So what I'd like to do now is get rid of the one with the steel club. Which I think I can do. Sort of. Let's do this. Infernian Tears here. And then Baruka here. We'll just enemy phase him. Let me get caught up on chat. You want me to pair Selena into Mozu to handle the archers? It would be nice if you had Kodachi in this game. Then I could do it. I can't do it without a Kodachi. Hey Sparklecat, thanks for stopping by. Your favorite is Conquest because you can't bring yourself to let Elise die, but you really want to play Revelations. Oh, Revelations. I actually really like Revelations, but I've never completed a Revelations run, so I want to do that next. Like after I finish this run, I want to do a Revelations run that I'm going to stream. I can basically solo this with Camilla, Baruka, and Selena, but you have to wait a turn for the archers. Plus that side is much easier to defend, so you have time. Oh yeah, the right-hand side, yeah, you're right. The aggression on the right-hand side is actually pretty slow. Kevin says that seal skills don't take effect if the unit that applies to it dies, so one rounding is really the most efficient solution. I need someone who can block the ballista but also live their dual strikes. Yeah, I just couldn't figure it out. Couldn't solve that problem. 6 plus 4 would not be enough. Yeah, I need a better solution for dealing with these guys because I'm not getting it, but I can kind of do this now. And we can even early promote Selena pretty soon if we want to. People voted for it, but I'm kind of less into the idea right now just because I don't think we need to. It doesn't feel like we need to, but I'll do it still if people really want me to. That's unfortunate. We can kill him, but he kills us before we kill him. And I don't think we can heal Nyx. I think what we did last time was something like this. Then we can get rid of the seal defense guy so that it doesn't trigger on us. Plus the other ones might just ignore us, right? 22. No, this one will attack us. 17. The ninjas might ignore us, which would actually be kind of nice because we don't want... Well, they don't have poison strike or anything, but we don't want them to debuff us. If they attack us, we'd get debuffed. So might be a good thing that they're going to ignore us. I kind of want to go like this. Deal more spread damage. Then if I go like this, pretty good odds to get rid of them, yeah. Then we can even have Silas equip you with a bronze axe for better combat. Pair up together. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to one-shot Obero so that we don't get our attack, our strength and defense sealed. In order to do that, we need 44 effective attack. We have 33. We can get 37. Why did it feel like we were so close to killing her last time, but now it feels like it's impossible? We double her, right? Oh, because the steel axe doesn't double. Because of the effective speed thing, because the steel axe weighs her down. But we can get an axe from Arthur, though. So in that case, all we need is... Well, hold on. We need 58 effective attack. Over 2 attacks, so 58 divided by 2. We need 29 attack, basically. This has 12 attack. 6. 8. So we're going to lose 4 attack. 33 minus 4 is actually exactly 29, plus we can have the Arthur pair up as well. Although I don't really want to pair up if I don't have to, because I would rather leave Arthur over here. I'd rather have Arthur available. So if I go like this and I give her the Iron Axe, she should be able to one-round Obero. Because her speed won't be weighed down, so she's going to double, and she deals just enough damage for lethal, I think. The problem now is actually the launcher. But I think I have a way to block the launcher, so let me solve that issue first. Or next. Okay. So this guy will deal 16 damage to me. I can heal back up to 19 with this one. So if I go like this and I heal myself instead of attacking, number 1, I block the launcher. Number 2, if he attacks Nyx, Nyx will kill him. So I like everything that's happening right now. And if I stand here, I will block Niles. And if he wants to attack Felicia, then I will get the Niles dual strike. 15 plus 15, yeah, exact lethal. Nice. Okay, the ninja are going to debuff me, so I guess they know that they can debuff me, which is weird. Because the spear fighters in the other chapter didn't seem to know that they could debuff me, but whatever. Okay, so they seem to like attacking people who can't attack them back. Which, I mean, it makes sense, but in some games they just prioritize dealing as much damage as possible. Okay, so now we got a big Pegasus problem. Huge Pegasus problem. That was close. I almost hit end turn. Alright, got a big ninja problem too. That guy's gonna deal 3. This guy's gonna deal 3 or 4. I mean, we take those. But I'd like to get rid of this guy if I can. Problem is I also need to get rid of all these guys. I mean, at the end of the day, I could just have Niles like kill all of them if I have to. Is there anything in range of Ballista that I really want to hit? Not really. Like, if I hit this guy now, he's just going to get killed by an archer next turn anyway. In fact, Camilla can possibly even just kill him right now, so it's like, it's not a huge concern. I think what I did last time was have Camilla go over here and do something like this. Yeah. Would I want to lunge? No. I actually want that space to be open. Hero is pretty solid early on in mid-game. This game went insane with poison and debuffs. Yeah, so a little bit. Sometimes there's some chapters where like the ninjas are just like overwhelming. Am I gonna Takumi kill on this one? Probably not. I mean, I'll try if I want to. I mean, I'll try if I can, but I have a feeling we're not gonna get there. Seal skills. I read that already. I need somebody to block the ballista. Yeah, I did that already. Mozu was not one of the drafted units, so why am I using her? Okay, so in the rules, I'm allowed to use units. I have to feel like once a drafted unit appears, I have to use that unit in every chapter. But until the drafted units show up, I can field whoever I want. So, like in the early chapters, I could use Elise and I could use Felicia, even though they weren't drafted. Additionally, I can draft characters as much as I need to in order to build relationships like marriage and friendship. And in this case, I'm building a friendship between Mozu and Nyx. So I can keep fielding Mozu for as long as I need to in order to get the A support with Nyx. So I basically have 2 options, or 2 reasons why I'm allowed to bring Mozu. For number 1, I had like 4 extra spaces available because I just don't have that many drafted characters yet. And then for number 2, she's building support with Nyx right now. So she's allowed to be fielded anyway. We're going to have these visit because they don't have anything else to do this turn. You think the priority is kill first, then no counter, and then deal as much damage as possible. What game am I thinking of where they just like try to deal as much damage as possible and they do not care about what they take back in return? I think Awakening works that way, I'm pretty sure. But then Awakening is really finicky because sometimes they like behave in ways that you just do not expect or understand. Because she's isolated here by herself, I'm just going to get rid of this guy so that the ninjas can't kill her next turn. You know, in theory, these 2 enemies will just attack Corrin anyway. I guess I just do this. Okay. So I'm thinking of doing this. And like Niles, for example, he wasn't drafted, but I can just field him anyway because we just had a free space available at the start of this chapter. But like next chapter, because Selena, Baruka, and Camilla joined this chapter, we're not going to have very many free deployment slots next chapter. So we're not going to be able to just field whoever we want from now on. Like starting pretty soon, it's going to be only drafted units, which is why I think the Nyx promotion was a good idea. Okay, that works. Going to take and drop Mozu. Oh, yeah, this guy won't attack. Alright, who has not acted yet? Felicia and Arthur seems like only. So I'm pretty sure these ones will not attack me. How much damage do they do to Felicia? 17. 12 each. They would kill her. Let's just heal Arthur. I wonder if it would be worth it to have Arthur stand just in range of one of them. No, because they would both be able to reach him. All right, let's see what they have. Let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure the Pegasus are going to ignore me. He's just going to keep flying towards the exit. I will say having skip movement on in this chapter specifically is a little bit clunky, because when the enemies move toward the gate, like last time we got a game over, we didn't even see why, because they moved onto the gate without us like noticing. But yeah, it's not the end of the world. Alright. Okay, so the problem I ran into last time was that I want Nyx to use the ballista, but I also want her to kill this guy, and I can't do both of those things. We also, I think, determined that these Sky Knights will actually attack us. The problem is their attack value is actually very low, so we really have to work to bait them into attacking us. And Effie is in a lot of trouble right now. These ninja are like ruining my day. Alright, we're gonna go back over here. We're gonna do this. Perfect. That is a huge head start over like what we were doing last time. Is there a way we can fight just one of them? They'll dual strike us is the problem. Well, I mean, how big of a problem is that? Actually, he'll lunge us. We cannot have that happen. Do I have any plans for class changes outside of base class sets? Yeah, hold on. Let me bring up my notes. You guys won't be able to see them, but I'll be able to see them. So the reason I'm doing Camilla and Odin pair up because I want Odin to be able to get Malignite access later on. I just want him to be Odin, but like with wings. I want him to be able to fly around. We've already done well, Nyx into Adventurer though, but that's in her base set. Hold on a second. Sorry. Gotta do something really quick. Okay. I was thinking of maybe making Baruka into a hero later on, but I think just like Wyvern Lord's better because flight is way more useful, and soul is not that reliable in this game, as opposed to Awakening where it's like very reliable. Selena is going to eventually become a Master Ninja. Excuse me. Laszlo, I kind of had plans to make him into a Falcon so that he can, number one, get rally speed, and then number two, also get flight. And then Charlotte, I'm also thinking of possibly making her into a Malignite later on. We'll see. She can get it from Baruka. Let's see. Shadow Dragon uses damage as priority. In this game, they still go for the most damage if the other conditions are equal, like 2 units they can't counter. Odin's OC Darkness. Odin's OC version, his darkness has ascended. Soul Ninjas are pretty fun, yeah. We'll see if we can get it to work. Valuria, who's going to be joining later on. I don't know if I want to spoil too much about what I have planned for her. I might just not say anything. Corrin is going to be going for a crit build. Ignatius, I don't really have any plans for yet. Ophelia, I'm thinking of making her into a Master of Arms. But I don't know if I'll just do that, like, just to get... I think you get Life and Death from Master of Arms. And then I might switch her back to something else, or I might actually leave her as a Master of Arms. That would be really funny. Am I pairing Laszlo with Selena? No, I'm doing Selena with Kaze. For a couple of reasons. Number one is because, like, with my rules, like with the way the drafted units and everything work in relationships, it's actually really efficient for me to pair Selena and Kaze together, because that allows me to get 1 extra pair log. Not many male units were drafted, so I have to pair some of my female units with male characters that are outside of the pool. Otherwise, I'm going to lose a bunch of pair logs, which means I'm going to lose a bunch of experience and a bunch of, like, items and funds. Like the Dragon Herbs, for example, that you get from Midori's pair log. Charlotte normally ends up as a backpack in your playthroughs. I'm going to try to make her work, but if not, I'll just use her as a backpack. Life and Death is, yeah, level 15 Master of Arms, yeah. So I'm thinking of making Ophelia into a Master of Arms, but I haven't fully committed to that idea yet. We'll see what happens. Alright. Man, I'm really worried about that winter storm. I gotta beat this chapter before the storm comes, because I don't want to lose internet access. Alright, so we've determined that these enemies will, like, not attack us if our defense is too high, but they will attack. They won't completely ignore us like the other Pegasus do. Okay, I think I know how I can do this. I gotta make sure these two keep fighting it together. I need to get Nyx access to the archer class. I'm gonna take back the Vuln and use it. I don't think the staff access ended up being relevant here. I will promote Selena if I get the chance, but it's just like she has to take actions like every turn. Like this map is like all hands on deck. Like you can't just have characters standing there using items. They have to be attacking every turn. Can I one-shot this guy? Survey says yes with the Iron Lance. I gotta heal though. Okay, let me... Because if Baruka can run over here and take this one out, which she can. In fact, I could just have her take out the one on the side. I could have her take out the full health one. Probably with more accuracy. Yes. She actually one-shots them with this Iron Axe. Man, this Iron Axe was a really good investment onto, like, boosting this over to Camilla was a really good suggestion because it allows her to one-shot or one-round a lot of enemies, like, almost exactly. You can tell that was designed to work that way on purpose. Alright. This feels like it's in range of multiple Pegasus Knights, but it's actually not. Yeah, so Felicia's actually safe here. So let's get rid of this guy. And then this will actually bait the other Pegasus into attacking her, which will allow Corin to dual strike them. Which we want. Is there any way I can get rid of this guy and then guarantee that Effie will be safe? Well, the Pegasus deal 1 damage and 3 damage, so they would actually have exact lethal on her. If Arthur gave defense, that would be nice. Man, they really nerfed pair-ups in this game. Pair-ups are so nerfed in this game, it's crazy. Can you imagine if, like, Vake, like, only gave attack and didn't give defense? Okay. I can still dance for somebody. That's important information, I think. I just don't see how I can use that. What I need is to heal Effie, but I can't do that. There's like a million other things that I need to do. Well, and the problem is the Steel Shuriken guy is going to attack Camilla now and debuff her. Because apparently the ninjas know that they can debuff you. But if I get rid of the ninja, then Effie dies. Because they have exact lethal on her. I could have actually swapped their positions. If Effie was in the village, she would have been safe. Too late for that now. Hey Poochiebert, thanks for stopping by. Chapter fun, you have to watch. You missed our first, like, awful failed attempt. Actually, the first attempt went pretty well. In real life turn limit. Advantage Life and Death Ophelia is really good if you like pressing end turn. You put Ophelia into Great Lord once and got her the actual Awakening skill and Vantage. Crit goes crazy. That's basically like a really solid Awakening build, which is why that skill is called Awakening, because that's like a build that used to work really well in Awakening. You think stabs are a little bit underwhelming in Fates? That's pretty sad. Camilla's fair and balanced. She's the real of Conquest. Fighters give speed, which is also nice but trickier to use. That's true, yeah. You actually really don't like the pair-up changes, but you grew to like it once you got the hang of it. I do like how they're more deterministic. Rose's Thorns does give -1 damage, that's true. If I can get the kill with the Javelin. But then if I use the Javelin, then I'm going to get doubled. In fact, this guy going to double me anyway? No, they would need +5 over me. It is weak to follow-ups, yeah. So if I'm standing here and kill the ninja, I will have to have the javelin equipped. Well, hold on a second. No, I can fix that. So this is what we're going to use Arthur for. So we're going to go here. We're going to javelin. Then we're going to trade her the Bronze Lance, maybe Iron Lance. Then we're going to pair up with her. Now this one you cannot bait into dual strike. You can't dual strike anyway. So it's actually better if Niles just like stays out of his range. Stays out of her range. There's a part of me that wants to send Azura over there, but I don't think that's a good play. Let's just do this. So Niles can, I think, shoot the other... Okay, they're dealing way more damage than I thought they would do. Why was he dealing 3 damage? Okay, well thankfully the other one's damage got reduced to 0. He should have dealt 15... Yeah, my defense last turn was 13, so he should have done only 3 damage, and then -1 from Camilla. So he should have dealt only 2 damage, but he still dealt 3, even though I was standing next to Camilla. Very strange. Very strange. Alright. So now we can do this. How come she had lethal on these guys before, but now she doesn't? It's because I need this. So let me make sure nothing else is going to be able to attack her while she's standing on this ballista. She'll be safe, okay. So I'm going to ballista here. Yes. Then we're going to have you two pair up. I think. No. I actually want them unpaired. Is that correct? Yes. Because we're not really in danger of being hit with dual strikes because we're going to do this. This is going to allow... Oh, no, hold on. Now Moses is going to get targeted. Why did I do that? Is there any way for me to fix this? I mean, I see one way to fix it. And it's going to require me to pull Niles away from the battle, which I don't think I can afford to do. Maybe I can. She doesn't get it with the Iron Axe against these guys, though. Okay, can this guy still reach the goal? Yes, he can still reach the goal. So... I would need someone else capable of finishing him off. That doesn't do it. Veruca can do it, okay. But then we're gonna have these guys to deal with next turn. Oh god. This is brutal, guys. I really messed up. Okay, we can use Effie for this. Always punished. Alright. Any way for me to get rid of this guy? I think this works. I like how Effie just has like 1 HP and she's totally fine. Like nothing is even threatening her at all. That's actually really funny. Alright, so now we do this. We do Infernian Tears. Now this guy attacks, right? This one attacks. Gotta be a little bit wary of that. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go like this. With the +1 movement from Niles, we can sing for Nyx. All I needed to do was just have Mozu pair up with Nyx, and I could have avoided all of this, but whatever. Now, like, half of our army is out of position. Also, this guy has lethal on me anyway, so I can't even do this. Because he's got a Steel Yumi equipped. We might be screwed, guys. We just dodge. Pro gamer move. Okay, now it, I think we determined last time that the guy with Steel Defense will actually ignore Corrin, which just allows me to fight the other ones, which works to my advantage. Okay, now I want to start getting rid of these ones, but I don't think Peruka can do it. They will deal, actually not as much as I thought. This one's got a lot more attack, though. All skill, never punished. No, I got punished already. That was like a reverse punish. Like I got punished for no reason at all, and then I had to make like a risky play, and the risky play happened to work out. That's all. All right, let's see what they do. Okay, so the Steel Defense guy knows that he can debuff me. Very strange because they didn't know that in the previous chapter, but whatever. I'm over it. I love how much experience Felicia gains. Conquest moment. Yeah, that was an FE6 moment. Sometimes punished. Sometimes punished. Yeah, exactly. That's the perfect way to put it. Alright. I think we're doing a lot better this time. There's no way on earth we're getting Takumi. I am not like anywhere near as like you'd have to be like a skilled player to get Takumi, and I'm just like not that. Which is funny because I remember doing it before. I remember doing it on my last Awakening run, which was on Lunatic, by the way. So I've done it on Lunatic, but I can't do it right now. But then again, I'm playing with an extremely limited draft team. So that has a little bit to do with it. Oh, no, sorry, he didn't debuff us. We were debuffing them. Okay, I was right then. The guys with the, yeah, the guy with the, so the guy with Steel Defense does not know that he can debuff Corrin. Okay, I was right about that. Cool. I'm actually happy about that. Alright. I mean, Effie is in serious need of healing right now. Can I one-shot this guy? I'm not risking it again. I think I can with the strength pair up. An extra 4 damage. Yeah. I gotta heal, though. I have to heal. Like, I can't just sit here and keep not healing. She's supposed to be building support with Silas, though. Let me do this. Transfer. I'm just gonna push Odin. I don't know if there's any value to that, but I mean, I might as well do it while I'm there anyway. just imagine Corrin just like walking up and just like pushing Odin for no reason. just because he was there. I'm too tired right now. The stupidest things are funny to me. They shouldn't be. All right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna sing for you. Now I've got 2 archers that I can move like halfway across the map. Okay, I don't think they can actually contribute to fighting safely over here. what we can do is start to move our other units over. Okay, I wonder if I should just go over here and just like wipe these guys right now before they become a problem. I can even use the Thunder Tome, right? Yeah. I'm a little sad about the fact that I can't defeat them with the Magic Tonic. I think I can, but not like to the extent that I want to. Yeah. Like I wanted to be able to one-shot that guy and not have to two-hit him. Because it would... Actually, it wouldn't change anything. So yeah, it doesn't matter. This one cannot reach the goal this time. So we're good. We have one more turn until he can reach the goal. So let's get our other units out of their range. I want to see if I can bait this Pegasus into attacking Baruka, perhaps. Also, we gotta be careful because of this. We have to actually block Felicia. So let's do that instead. Let's do this. They deal a lot of damage. I think we'll be okay if the Pegasus does not attack, and I'm pretty sure he does not attack. I don't think this does anything, but whatever. Oh, I should have Camilla and Odin fighting with each other. Because I need them to start building support, like, right away. Yeah, okay, so the Pegasus should ignore me, even though he has... He probably doesn't even have lethal, but either way, he should ignore me. Yeah, this is much better. We can remove them on enemy phase. And he doesn't ignore me, he actually does attack. So that must be like one of the last ones that attacks. And she's already ready for early promotion, potentially. Lunge, I love Lunge. I have Onikorin, which is kind of mediocre for this. I like it, it's fun. I'm basically just going for like fun strategies. Like the fact that I was just like able to just like shove Odin, like come on, like that's really funny. And then it ended up not even mattering because he just walked back over. So I shoved him from here to here. And then he walked right back over here. That's too funny. Like, come on. Like, that's too funny. Oh, by the way, I got a pop filter. I got a new pop filter for the microphone. I don't know if it sounds better or worse than last week. I'd be interested to know what people think. If the audio quality sounds any better or any worse. I forgot to mention it earlier. The seal defense did ignore me. Tower defense map gone wrong, but we can save it. I think we can save it. We're actually in a pretty good position this time. Yeah, this is really funny. Yeah, the speed is the big thing for sure. The speed is the big thing. I've been noticing like he is not like hitting speed benchmarks at all. Like not even close. Another one with a throwing club is coming too. I think we just have Camilla go over there and just like handle them. So let's have Odin go with her. If possible, but to do that we need to make sure that we can get rid of this one, which actually is going to be pretty dubious. So these ones will ignore us. I'm like 90% sure these ones will ignore us. So I think what we want to do is have Corrin go over here and be within range of these guys. 19. So we want Corrin over here. We can separate Arthur. Hold on, I want to heal before I move. Because if Felicia's standing next to me, I won't take any damage. And then they won't attack me. So we're gonna go here. 15 speed actually doubles them, so it actually might be a good idea to keep the Arthur pair up. I'll keep the Arthur pair up. Okay. Yes, okay, I see how I can do it. So if I go here, switch to the axe. Might be able to get the one shot here. That's 29 damage. As long as we hit. Nice hit. The audio does sound better now that I mention it. Cool, that's awesome. I'm actually really glad. It's working out pretty good. It's really cheap too. It's like $9 for like a good pop filter. It actually makes a big difference. Okay, do we want these two paired up or do we want them split up? I think we want them split up so they can take more actions. Is there any way we can have Odin fight just one of them? You know what I don't like is actually how much damage they deal. I kind of want to. I kind of want to have them paired up just to prevent taking too much damage. So let's do this. And then if we take care of the one with the steel club before he can act, he also won't be able to lunge us. So that's perfect. So now we'll fight the iron club and the throwing club on enemy phase, which only deal 1 damage to us each. That is a much better use of our time and talents. Okay. Oh, what turn is it? It's already turn 9. I gotta say, turns go by so fast in this game. The scope, I feels like the scope of the maps and the number of units under my control are smaller compared to Awakening, so the turns just go like so much faster. Okay, I think Nyx is gonna be attacking from here. So I want Mozu to be standing like here. In fact, I'll just have Nyx move here. And then Niles can just get out of the way. And then, so I'm pretty sure these Pegasus aren't going to do anything. I'm just going to stand around. What do I need Selena to be doing? She pairs up with Kaze, so she doesn't really need to be doing anything right now. In particular, other than just like training herself. Okay. So I think we're gonna be fine. I think we could have actually beaten it last time, but other than that, I made that huge misplay. Excuse me. Throwing club. But this time we seem like we're in a much better position. Nice try, Hinata. Is there any way that I can get Camilla all the way over there in 2 turns? No. It's not even worth trying to rush for Takumi at this point. I couldn't get there before the end of the map. Okay, so we have to make sure that we get rid of all 3 of these enemies. I like starting with this. Though I wish there was a way I could fight with Mozu. I guess, honestly, I could just put Mozu up here. And why am I moving further away? It's because I have to. It's because I have to do something about. Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. This guy's a really big problem. This guy's a really big problem. Let me solve this problem before I do anything else. This guy's a throwing club. I need to get rid of him. I'd have to hit 2 kind of risky attacks. I think if I missed, I had bailout options, like, for example, Felicia. Okay, now this guy is threatening relatively fewer squares, but kind of still a lot. So I gotta get rid of this guy as well. Maybe Baruka can do it. Not seeing it. So the problem is this partition actually hurts me way more than it helps me right now. If I can actually get rid of just these 2, this one actually can't reach the goal. But the problem is this guy still attacks. This guy reaches... Okay, hold on a second. If I get rid of these 2, I can put a unit here. I can use the partitions to block this guy from attacking my archers. So this actually works. So I'm going to start with this. I'm going to go here. Here. Kill. And I could potentially get rid of all of the Pegasus as well. So we're gonna go here. Get rid of this guy. If I watch Overlord, I'll see that maids and butlers aren't to be messed with. I actually haven't seen Overlord yet. That's not 100% true. I think I saw the first episode a while ago. But sometimes when I watch stuff, I don't always sometimes I just watch like 1 episode and then I don't keep watching. It's actually pretty common for me. So what do we do about this guy? Do we double him? Yes, we do. In that case, I just want the FE pair up. We're gonna go here. That's gonna block the Oni Savage so he can't attack our back line. And then this character will ignore our back line. They're gonna move over here. They definitely cannot reach the goal this turn. So they're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're gonna be standing right here, and then I can just shoot them down next turn. So we're totally fine. And for SE just left. I probably already missed my chance to say anything, but have a good day. Jacob's insane early game. Yeah, Jacob's really good early game, but I don't like playing as female Corrin. Oh, the butlers and maids as the counterpart to ninjas thing. I think that's like a classic like Japanese like trope, because you see it in other series too. It's also in Code Geass. Like there's just like randomly, like at some point in time, Lelouch's like maid is just like revealed to be a ninja. She was just like a ninja the entire time. There's no backstory to it. There's no like build up. They don't explain like why this is happening. She's just like randomly just starts being a ninja. If you remember, it's kind of like amusing. All right, let me see if I can put Camilla just in range of these ninjas, because I want to get rid of these ninjas. Thundertome's not the best. Maybe nice if she had a hand axe. We definitely, well, actually, we could actually have Odin just fight them for even just one turn. I could even use, no, Disrobing Gale doesn't work here. I could use my own ninja, or my own maid, I guess. Focus on defense, yeah. You don't get lunged if you one round them. Oh, okay, that's cool. I didn't know that. The trope about maid and butlers being secretly good is used in many medias. It's funny that the rest of the Norian units are pretty standard armies, and then you just have maids. Yeah, it is pretty funny. According to anime, maids are ninjas. Are we starting today? We're actually, we're getting pretty close to the end of today's stream. There's a winter storm coming. It's going to be raging for the rest of today. It's going to rage through the entire day tomorrow, and then it's going to end sometime on Monday. So I want to get this stream over with and finished before I potentially lose internet or potentially power. So that's kind of my goal for today, was just to kind of do everything, just get chapter 10 done in a single stream, and just do like a relatively short stream. Which I think we're pretty close to the end now. We just have to survive for a couple more turns. Don't like anything that I'm seeing here. Okay, what if I just move over here then? I wish I could get a hand axe. I think I can. Who has it though? Arthur and Corrin both have the hand axes, and they're both over there. Nonsense. Okay, what about Felicia? Can she fight this guy safely? 17. She's going to take 12 damage. She should be fine. So what if I just do this? Let me do this first. I know I won't actually get the dual strike, but I want to heal Baruka. And then Silas can go over here. And then I think everything looks good. I'm going to move Camilla and Odin back and unpair them. Alright, so that Pegasus should fly up to the square that is like near the exit, but he won't be able to reach the exit. Or she, sorry. Selena blocks this choke point. No problem. Yes. So now we can just send one of our archers back to deal with the Pegasus. And then this is the last turn, I believe. You do, if I'm not mistaken, you do have to survive this enemy phase. So we can't just like end the turn here and win. We have to survive this enemy phase. Did someone say Overlord plus maids? Yeah, people were talking about Overlord. I haven't seen anything much more than like maybe the first 1 or 2 episodes though, so don't spoil anything if you can. You think I could have killed the other flyers if I positioned Nyx in a way? Silas could dual strike to kill the last flyer while Silas is in front of Nyx to block the Oni Savage. That would be pretty good, yeah. My tactical level of thinking is not at the highest today. I would say it's right about maybe at the lowest that it's ever been. I'm just totally out of it today, I gotta be honest. There's a storm that's approaching, it's sadly not me. Damnation says it might be some callback about kings in the Middle Ages disguising bodyguards as servants to fend off assassination attempts. Oh yeah, that could be true. Yeah, I do need to survive the enemy phase. Okay, cool. Good to know. Alright, so... Hinata doesn't do anything, so I can like kill him if I want some experience, but I don't need to fight him if I don't want to. If I leave a unit here, they will have to fight the other ninja, I think. No, because they won't have... This ninja doesn't have +1 movement. But if I move here, I will have to fight additional ninjas. But this seems fine. Baruka doing it seems fine. I don't know why I can't get a hand axe anywhere. Okay, end of the day. We got a couple of archers to deal with. The non-archers can't attack over the partition. So potentially... Let me be very careful. Let me be very careful here. Before anything else, I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Okay. So we're no longer in any danger of losing the map as long as we keep all of our units alive. We could just sandbag here 100%. We could just pull back, but I'm gonna try to get as much experience as I can. I think in order to do that, I think I want to try to wipe out this group if I can. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to weaken all of these units. Now, worst case scenario, if I get rid of all the archers, the Oni savages won't be able to reach Nyx, so she'll be safe anyway. Now I could have these two go over here. Infernian Tears. Kills. Trying to find a unit who's going to have enough speed to double the archer who's underneath here. That's a lot of enemies to kill, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have at most 1, 2, 3, 4 actions, 5 actions available, maybe, if I use Azura really effectively. I don't think I can kill them all, but I could leave like one Oni Savage alive and make sure that anybody who's standing in the lead position is not at risk of being taken out. Theoretically, I don't think Maid boosts movement, yeah. So Baruka can't get over there. I think Baruka's fine in this. I think Baruka will be fine in this position. A couple guys with steel shurikens, but do this. They only deal 1 damage to me, so even after a debuff, I'm only going to be taking 4 damage. So I would take 2 plus 8 would be 10. I should survive no matter what. Is there a list somewhere of what units I must run for this? It's on my community page. Like if you go to my channel page and you go to the community tab, I think the most recent post should be a picture of the drafted units. I keep saying that I'm going to find a way to link it on the stream, but I keep forgetting to do it. And then this week, like I said, it's just this week in particular, I'm just really tired and I had a lot of stuff to do this week. I was doing like other things. I didn't really have time to practice this chapter. I didn't have time to like sleep as much as I should have. So yeah. If I'm worried about people attacking my estate, I probably would keep servants equipped with at least a dagger. There's also like classical ninja used to mostly just be like farmers, like just like they would actually just be farmers or they'd be disguised as farmers. There's also a concept of kunoichi, female ninjas, basically that seduce their way to their target, so the idea of someone unassuming being an assassin is just very common in history. A not unassuming assassin probably isn't a good assassin. I only need 14 speed. I thought you needed plus... Oh, because he's gonna lose speed when he gets unpaired, right? Yeah. Very good call. Thank you, Puchivert. So then Corrin will be able to double them. Yes. And they will deal... 27. They will deal 19 times 2, which is definitely enough to kill. Okay, cool. So if we get rid of this guy, Corrin will be able to finish them off. Which is very good to know. There's no reason not to do that. Camilla should be able to one-shot this guy with a steel axe. Then I can have Silas come over here. I don't know if Odin will still... I think Odin needed the Camilla pair up to one-shot this guy, which that was kind of a mistake. Yeah. I had accounted for the fact that Odin can one-shot this guy, but he can't actually do it without Camilla. I might have just royally messed up. Especially because now I have multiple archers to take care of. Well, hold on a second. I can do it against... I can have Odin take care of this one. I hope. If not, Silas can do it. Okay. Yes, okay. Odin can still do it. So we're going to go here. Next, we're going to dance. Sing, sorry. You're going to go... You have to go here. Bronze sword is fine. Nicely done. And then we're going to go here. And then Corrin should be able to one-round this one. Yes. I could even do it with the bronze axe for more consistency. Now there's one Oni left alive. Every unit that he can reach is someone who can survive a round of combat against him. He should go after Odin, which is good because I actually want him to fight Odin. And then Odin will not one-round him and not one-shot him. So Odin will just get a little bit of chip experience. Alright, so next is Baruka. We don't need Felicia on the other side, so I think it's... attack stance gives accuracy, so it's better to just start here, do this, and then pair up to protect her from dual strikes. Because there's going to be multiple ninja attacking her on enemy phase. And then lastly, we've got Mozu, and she has nothing to do, so I'm just going to have her stand here. Next to her friend. Imagine if we saw like classic Fire Emblem where you had to end turn like 50 times to get a support rank. We didn't get any support with Camilla because Lunge moved us out of the way. That's a little bit unfortunate. Alright, good times. Sorry if my energy was a little bit lower than normal today. Like I said, it's a busy week, I was tired. I got some meat. I got some nice gems. Oh, by the way, I mined a lot of like gems during the week. You can see I got 2 crystals, 2 opals, 2 emeralds, and then 3 of whatever those things are at the bottom. Topaz. 18 meat, 1 milk. So yeah. Did we get any... Well, we got a lot of support conversations. Corrin Felicia is just like stock standard. Silas... The Silas conversation is really funny to me, personally. FV Silas is already up to A support. We're going for S support on them, so that's really good. They're like basically right there on the verge. Odin Camilla is starting to get... starting to go already. He will get Camilla's personal skill as well. At least I'll know if I got the support for the map's over. Chapter 10 is done. Hooray. Yeah, we got it. We're going to promote Selena because people... I don't know. People voted yes, but then other people in chat were saying to like... to wait until like level 13 to 15. And because we didn't need... Like, that was a question, like, should we promote her in the battle? We never really had a turn in the battle where we had a chance to use the Master Seal. Since we didn't do it... Maybe we shouldn't. Yeah, and Ophelia was drafted, so we are going to be using Ophelia. Master of Arms Ophelia, specifically. And she's going to have Camilla as her mother. Effie Silas is a super fast support. Ah, interesting. Falcon Knight Selena to get rally speed. Possibly. I haven't decided yet. Laszlo is another one of the drafted units. What level is she now? I'll check in a second. I want to read this support, because I've never read it before. Lady Camilla, what vexes you? Your face speaks of cares. May I destroy one for you? Odin, no, it's nothing. I see. Well, pardon my intrusion, then. Oh, not at all. Did you need something? I had forgotten my concern, but I did have a query to put to your royal ears. Go ahead, ask what you like. Lady Camilla, would you do the honor of revealing the name of your armor? What? Why? Did you want to wear it too? Wear it? I hadn't even considered such a privilege, but even now I see it in my mind's eye. Milady is truly a visionary, garbled in this raiment. I would be as an angel in flight. Odin, is that mumbling directed at me? What? Oh, no, nothing. My thoughts soared to the lofty heights of heaven. But the truth is that I have always admired Milady's extraordinary armor. Extraordinary? You're talking about the armor I'm wearing now. Okay, first of all, she is not wearing armor. She's wearing, like, a shirt with a window in the middle. The same, that ebon finish, so black, like staring into a raven's pupil at night. Naturally, I wondered what sublime name Milady could have chosen for such treasure. Even now, the anticipation of hearing its name pierces me with soul knives of agony. Well, I hate to disappoint you, but it's not the sort of thing I would give a name to. But this injustice cannot be allowed to stand. Such armor cries out for an identity. If you feel that strongly, why don't you name it? Really, Milady would trust me with this sacred task. I can think of no one more qualified for the job than you, Odin. I look forward to hearing what name you come up with. I swear by the rich crimson of my blood that I will not fail you, my lady. Perfect. Odin could definitely pull off Camilla's look. Yeah, what is he talking about? Wearing her armor? It's like not like an armor that... Well, you know what? He can wear it if he wants to. Early promote Selena into hero, can help on the ninja map if you don't plan on using her. Yeah, I actually kind of want to promote her to hero, because I'm going to put her into Master Ninja later. So I don't know, it might be worth it in the long run. And keep in mind, we're playing on hard mode, not lunatic, so like a lot of the strategies that you guys have in mind, like I can get away with a lot more. I have a lot more leeway on my strategies. Like I can screw around a bit. It's not as serious as if I was playing on lunatic. We'll read this as well. I've never read this one before. Mozu, did you come here purely to stare at me? Maybe you've noticed. I didn't want to bother you while you were into your book there. I could feel your gaze boring holes into me. If you need something, ask. Well, I really admire you. What? I mean, you're always reading those thick, heavy books. They look serious. I wouldn't have thought someone so young as you would read those old things. Point is, I think it's amazing the way you manage it. I've become a bibliophile over the years. It's nothing special, really. Oh, but it is, especially for a girl from the sticks like me. Hey, could you teach me how to read those kind of books? Really dig deep into them? Why are you asking me? It's your interest. Oh, you don't want to be around me, huh? Ouch. Very well, then. I'll grant you access to my library. I can't have you mooning around camp. Really? Yes, there's no particular trick to studying or reading, but, like all things, if you do it regularly, it will come easier to you. Yay, I can't believe it! I get to read Nyx's books. Do so quietly, or the offer is rescinded. Oh, sorry. You may choose any book from the shelves to study as you wish. Got it. Thanks a heap, Nyx. Decent start. Yeah, I haven't read a lot of the conversations in this game. Alright, let's do some arena as well while we're here. And then I'll probably call it a day for the day. Odin with Camilla armor art when. If IS won't do it, please somebody fan art. Silas is often the one you would think for Soul Ninja tanking, but even then it's not that good in Conquest. Yeah, he didn't get drafted though. Her defense is good, so the ninjas won't attack her. Interesting. In this chapter, the ninjas were attacking me even when they had 0 damage, as long as they knew that they could debuff me. So that is something to keep in mind. Yeah, hard mode doesn't deal with inevitable end. Can Mozu read? Maybe. Just she wants to learn how to read like bigger books. Okay, hold on a second. I want to make sure that I save before I go into the arena, because last time I lost one of my gems. I am going to save scum like my life depends on it, or at least my gems. The whole screen shakes when Effie moves. That's pretty funny. We don't really need food. What we need are gems. I don't know. Emerald, I guess. Effie should be fine at this point, especially against a sword locked unit. She's getting doubled. It like doesn't even matter. Hit me twice. I don't care. I'll just one-shot you. Yeah, I think Mozu can read, but probably like not like big books, like big words. Things. She probably reads slowly. Maybe she can't read. Yeah, I really like that, how there's the whole screen shakes. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna do a shorter than usual stream today. I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I don't want, like, I would rather end the stream on my own terms with, like, saying goodbye to everybody, rather than have, like, the internet cut out because there's a winter storm, and then also, like, if the wind outside, like, starts, like, howling and whistling, like, really loudly, that's, like, not gonna be a fun time for the stream. So, yeah. Alright, Airhead, thanks for stopping by today. Me Mike, thanks for stopping by. Skywing, thanks for stopping by. Azib, thanks for stopping by earlier. Damnation, thank you for being here today. Let's see. Draconis, thank you for stopping by earlier. There might be some people I missed because the chat log doesn't go all the way back. I'm just going to say that right now. Anforesti was here. Thank you. Scuba Luigi stopped by. LJ stopped by for the first time in a while today. Thanks for stopping by. River and Timu, you were both here as well. Let's see. Kevin stopped by to thank you for as well. Thank you for stopping by as well. Alpha C, thank you for being here today. Let's see. If it's a short stream, I'm gonna thank everybody. So that's the one value. That's the one good thing about a short stream. Baltimus, thanks for stopping by. Airhead, I already got you. Banjo, I think I got you, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Thanks for stopping by. Be careful too, because once I get the shove skill, if I see you, I'm just gonna walk up to you and push you. AK Nemesis thing. I don't know why the shove skill just amuses me so much. Especially, like, if you did it to enemies, that would be one thing. But the fact that you just shove your own allies is so funny to me. AK, thanks for stopping by. Sparkle Cat, thanks for stopping by. Let's see, not my business. Mozu wasn't one of the drafted units. Yeah, I read that message earlier. Thanks for asking anyway, though, because it gave me a good chance to explain again how the rules work. Which it would be nice if I put them on the screen. Poochiever was here today. 1 second, sorry. Guys, we're at 2.5 hours. My throat's already getting sore. Poochiever, thanks for stopping by. Let's see, I hope you stayed to the end. I hope the chapter was as good as you were hoping. It's honestly one of my favorite chapters. Let's see, anybody else that I didn't get yet? Ignatz stopped by earlier. Sometimes punished, yeah, that was really funny. When I said never punished, and then I got away with like the very next thing. Me Mike. Excuse me, sorry, my throat's actually really hurting now. Ridley, thanks for stopping by. Tricky, thank you for chatting for a little bit. I think I got everybody. If there's anyone I missed, Coffee. If there's anyone else that I missed, sorry, my throat is kind of hurting, so I'm going to just call it a day today. I hope the storm isn't bad, thank you. Pushing should have a support animation, like healing, that would be really funny, yeah. You're still trying to finish the 1 hour Muriel video. You can watch it while you're eating lunch. Or sometimes I watch videos when I'm getting ready to go to bed. Nakano, thanks for saying bye. Thanks for lurking. You hope my throat gets better. I hope so too. Gosh, I don't know why it just started really hurting at the end of the stream. It's your favorite Conquest chapter. I have to solve like some of the Lunatic Plus chapters. I got a little bit stuck on chapter 12 in that game. But we're going to get back to that in a couple weeks. I have to do some off-stream grinding. I'm going to make those streams public very soon. I have to edit them. I messed up. Actually, I should talk about this now because it's kind of funny. I was broadcasting those streams and I turned the audio on because I wanted like the sound from the game in the stream footage, and I didn't know that my laptop mic was on the entire time. So there's like 3 hours of me like being recorded when I didn't know I was being recorded. And I don't want to go back and listen to the whole thing, but I'm sure there's like stuff on there that I wouldn't do or say like if I knew that I was streaming, if I knew that I was being recorded. So I have to edit it now. I have to cut out like all the. I'm probably just going to silence the audio and just replace it with like music or something, and then I'll re-upload it for anybody who wants to watch it, just so they can see like the offline. Because I restarted the run, the Lunatic Plus run. I'm already back up to chapter 8 now, so you guys can go back and watch the footage if you want, or if not, I'll just do the next stream. The next stream is just we're going to be right back on chapter 12. And I should get caught up again pretty fast. I know at one point I got up and used the bathroom, and like if I get up and use the bathroom, I always mute my microphone, so I definitely don't want like the sound of that being on the stream. But anyway, that's all I have to say. Everyone, please go drink a lot of water and enjoy the rest of your day.